Well, good morning, everybody, and good to be on with you today on this Tuesday. It is Tuesday, March the 15th, and man, we are just about halfway through this month, and hopefully you've had a good month, and hopefully things have gone well for you. Uh, want to welcome you to Tuesday. Hopefully you had a great day yesterday. Hopefully you had a good start to the week, and looking forward to what God has for us as we look into the Word here this morning. And so we're going to be in Proverbs, excuse me, Proverbs chapter number 17, Proverbs chapter 17, and looking down at verse number 7. So if you care to join me, Proverbs 17 and verse number 7. Here we go. The Bible tells us, excellent speech becometh not a fool, much less do lying lips a prince. And so, really, the word of caution for us is once again our speech. And knowing that our speech says a lot about us. Remember, the scriptures say, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. And how we speak to somebody is a result of what's going on inside. And even the conversation we have reveals our heart. The words that we use reveal our heart. And so it's not just conversation, it's not just words, but also it's how we say things. We can respond in anger, say things in anger, say things in love. I mean, there's good things as well. And so this is just a reminder for us to be aware of our speech, be aware of how we're communicating and what we're communicating to individuals. And so, just that word of warning there, and excellent speech becometh not a fool. And so, make sure your speech is right. Verse number 8: a gift is as a precious stone in the eyes of him that hath it. Whithersoever it turneth, it prospereth. And so you think about the giving of gifts, the encouragement that is. It reminds me kind of a mom and a child maybe going into the yard and picking up a dandelion and giving it to the mom. And you know what the mom does? A mom typically makes a big deal out of, oh, that's beautiful, thank you, and so on. Why does she do that? She does that to make the gift giver, their child, feel special and significant. One reason. Another reason is this: why is it that a mom appreciates that? Because of who gave it to her and because it was a gift. And a gift is as a precious stone and would in the eyes of him that hath it. I think then also of as a Christian, as a believer, I think receiving that gift of salvation, that wonderful gift, that amazing gift, how precious it is, and how wonderful it is because it was a gift given out of love, out of sacrifice, and was given specifically for me and for mankind. And what a great gift that is! How special and precious a gift is. Verse number 9. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends. And two thoughts here as we consider this verse. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love. Uh, I believe, kind of speaking this way, speaking of somebody who is willing to maybe cover for somebody else, and somebody who's willing to to take the hurt for another person. It says here, "He that covereth a transgression seeketh love." Uh, you know, this may happen often in relationships, maybe marriage relationships, to where we have each other's backs, to where we are willing to cover for somebody. We're willing to clean up somebody else's mistakes, somebody else's messes, and we do that out of love. Maybe something like this, from time to time, going and uh, going and cleaning up after somebody. Maybe For example, I might have a glass of water, a glass of Mountain Dew or something, and I leave it on the table next to my recliner, next to the couch or something. And my wife might see that, and she might, oh, he left that here. She might clean it up and take care of it, and really covering for me in that regard. Now, here's the really the next step to this. Okay, that might happen once, it might happen twice, but look at the end of verse number 9. But he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends. Eventually that's going to frustrate my wife, that I continue to leave it, and she may continue to clean it up, and that may become a sore spot. Now, that's kind of a silly example, but that's what happens sometimes when we continue to do something and really take advantage of somebody's grace and somebody's mercy. I'll even throw this in there. We take advantage of somebody's forgiveness. That's going to bring about frustration. It's going to bring about disappointment. It's going to bring about heartache, and it's going to strain that relationship. And when we constantly have individuals that cover for us and extend that grace, that mercy, that forgiveness, and so on, it's going to do damage eventually. And that's why we need to be a people, man. We need to wake up. We need to see those things, be thankful for those that have covered, forgiven, extended grace and mercy. And then, hey, we need to do better ourselves. Uh, it's kind of yesterday, on Sunday, we were looking kind of at the children of Israel and them going into AI, and them going into AI without seeking the Lord. They had kind of gotten all puffed up, and man, look at that victory at Jericho. Man, we did pretty good. Hey, let's go. Let's do this, man. AI is pretty small. We can handle this. And we find that after their defeat, after 36 individuals had lost their lives and they went running for their lives and came back to camp, Joshua, you remember what he did is he was very sorrowful. And he went to the Lord and said, God, what's going on here? How could you allow this to happen? And we know that God tells him, hey, there's sin in the camp and so on. Here's what you need to do. Sometimes we do that in life with people. We do that with the Lord. Is, man, we make a mess of things. And we come back and we say, God, I've made a mess. I need you to clean this up. And that's good. I'm thankful for a God that cleans it up. I'm thankful for a God that extends that grace. I'm thankful for a God that forgives, and a God that if we confess our sins, he's faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. I'm so thankful for that. But man, wouldn't life be better if we didn't make the mess in the first place? If we simply cleaned up our own act, cleaned up ourselves, and maintained ourselves. Things would be so much better. We'd be so much further along if we didn't have to have somebody cleaning up our messes, if we just simply took care of business. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love. I'm thankful for those times that individuals, they covered for me. I'm thankful for their forgiveness, for their grace, for their mercy. But an individual of character, and I trust that that's what you strive to be, an individual of character. Yeah, I don't want people cleaning up my messes all the time. I'm thankful that the Lord forgives. I'm thankful for a wife that forgives and extends grace. But man, I need to do my part and not frustrate those that I have a relationship with, and not frustrate the Lord with how I'm living. It's like in Romans, shall I continue in sin that grace may abound? We know the answer is God forbid. And so what a great truth here. But he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends. Hey, don't take advantage of somebody's forgiveness, the Lord's forgiveness. Don't take advantage of somebody's grace, but rather learn from the mistake you've made. Learn from the decisions, maybe the poor decisions that you made, and let's improve upon it. Let's be better today than we were before. So you know what that means? That means me, instead of forgetting that cup on the table next to the recliner or the couch, it means me picking it up and taking it, maybe not just setting it in the sink, but putting it in the dishwasher. Mm, going above and beyond. And not being that thorn in somebody's flesh because I continue to do the same old, same old, same old, but learning and growing. Okay, I'm gonna leave you those couple of thoughts. That was a great verse number 9 there. Just a tremendous verse for us. I believe it was some tremendous truth. Hopefully, it was a blessing. The couple of verses we looked at today. You along a couple of lines. Sorry for the the last couple. Sorry about that. Let me encourage you. Just did it again. Let me encourage you to do this. Be in church Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Also, don't forget Power Up tomorrow morning. Be sure and be a part of that. We also have the March Madness Sunday School contest this weekend. Pastor Barnett's birthday celebration this weekend. So be in church. Be in prayer for. There's some of our number traveling. I'm traveling Thursday down to Alabama to drop my mom off to see some of her other children and her grandchildren. So pray for safety for us as we travel there. And just a quick turnaround trip for me. So I appreciate your prayers on that. Okay, let me give a couple shout outs. Thank you so much for watching those on YouTube and then also those on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. Let me give a couple shout outs to those who have commented live. Be sure to like, share, and comment and also if you are watching the recording, be sure to like and share and comment as well throughout the day. Cliff and Karen, good morning to you. Thank you so much for watching, your faithfulness in watching. Ingrid, thank you for being on today as well, and kids for listening. Appreciate all of you and love all of you. Geraldine and Dennis, good morning to you. Hope you had a good trip this past weekend. Gene, have a wonderful day today. And it is exciting. The warmth we're going to experience this week. I believe today is supposed to get in the 50s in Grayling here. I don't know what it's going to be down there in Romeo, but it's supposed to be at about the 50s today. Brian and Cindy, have a great day today. Paula, thank you so much for watching. Good morning to you. Phil and Carol, good morning. Thank you for watching. And Lee and Angie, have a great day today. Good morning to you. All right. Lord bless you all. Have a wonderful day. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow.